So let's have a look at this beautiful section that has fun sort of knot stitches spread out throughout on a background of stockinette. So it's built pretty simply with few rows of stockinette, 1 row of these knots. They are much easier to make than you would think. I'll show you how in a minute. And then we have a few rows of stockinette again, a second row of knots that are just like offset by half a repeat. And then we offset them back to the original position for the third row, just to have something symmetrical. And we finish with, again, 4 rows of stockinette, just to even out the section. So let's have a detailed look at how to make the knots. Okay, let's look at how to make this beautiful knot stitch. So I just casted on 9 stitches for like this mini swatch, just to show you the stitch, and made one to illustrate, and knit a few rows of stockinette just to have a background to start off. So you're going to knit up to where you want to make your knot. The knot is 3 stitches wide. So in my case here, I'm going to put it in the middle. So I'm going to knit 3 stitches. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my yarn in front of my work, and I'm going to insert my right hand needle as if to purl through 3 stitches. And then I'm going to purl those 3 together, but I'm not going to drop my stitches from my left needle or right needle. Just keep everything in my hands. I'm going to put my yarn back to the back, and now I'm going to knit those 3 stitches. So I'm going to insert my needle, my right hand needle from through the stitches, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Again, don't drop anything. You're going to keep working those 3 stitches. You're going to put your working yarn to the front again for a third time knitting those stitches. You're going to insert your needle for purling again, and you're going to purl them. And that's the trickiest one, so to not drop. And then you can drop the stitches from your left hand needle and like move them on your right hand needle, and then you just finish the row normally as your pattern is telling you. And on the next row, you're just going to purl all the stitches. So when you get to those 3, they are kind of like grouped together and like spacing themselves out by themselves, but you just purl them normally. They feel a little bit different because they're not like your normal stitches, but you just purl everything to the end of the row, and that's it. You made a knot.